Hey everyone, it's McGuirk here. I'm back with some more TEPPEN. I'm going to try to get the rest of these hero stories done. So, I've just got Wesker and Monster Hunter monsters yet. I'm going to go with Wesker. Just want to save the monsters for last, because I don't know how they have a story for the monsters. Umbrella. On the surface, a humanitarian organization, using the remnants of an ancient civilization to advance medical research. Scratch that surface, though, and a thick black blood will ooze out. Umbrella is the world's biggest creator of bioweapons. Oh, a dramatic zoom to a hunter. The company had made many grave errors, but perhaps their worst was Albert Wesker. As underhanded as his employers, he sought to discover the key to the progenitor virus's power. Thus, he could seize control of the organization from the hands of Oswell E. Spencer. When Wesker found what he sought, he went to see Oswell, who then revealed his own objective, to create a new breed of humans and rule over them as their god. An excellent plan, thought Wesker, but for one thing. He then thrust his fist through Oswell's chest, killing him. Oh, another dramatic zoom, but they're getting better about not showing the thing on the screen before they zoom to it. The right to be a god was now his. However, two familiar faces had stepped into the room, intending to get in his way. Faced with their guns, he felt something rise within him. His eyes glowed red. It was time to test his dark power. What two familiar faces? I see one face, and X should not be familiar to Wesker.
I'll give you 5 minutes. Make them count.
But I guess that does show that when it was X's side of the story, and Wesker said that the person he killed was a terrible person, that was actually true. Kill there. Just trade one for one. And I'll put a zombie in the way. I don't think I can do too well against that thing. Let's dig for something else. Zombie. Let's at least kill the Met. Finish it off. Let's do this. Oh, he's dead, so it doesn't matter.
Seems you weren't worthy after all.
The power Wesker stole from Spencer was more intense than he expected, but it came at a price. Wesker could feel his body being consumed, as if the power had a mind of its own. Sensing death if he didn't act soon, Wesker abandoned the fight, much to his chagrin. Let's see. Just as the power loosened its corrosive grip on Wesker, he faced another issue. A beast covered in spikes was closing in. The Elder Dragon fired his spikes, and new ones grew in their place. Seeing that, Wesker gave a wry smile.
You'll make a nice test subject.
I thought we were in a forest. How do we get to this lab?
Is that all you have?
Let's get this tyrant out there. We'll trade favorably with that creature. I'll throw a zombie in the way. For now, at least. And we'll throw Arkham in the way up here. Got a lot of... all the Wesker cards. I'm gonna sacrifice units to destroy enemies. Go ahead.
Preparations complete.
Alright, and let's just destroy that thing.
Mere distractions are for taking out.
Okay, and I need to dig for some cheaper creatures.
Do you think you can stand against a god?
Alright, you can't block all of them. Well, I guess you're kind of doing that so far.
Seems you weren't worthy after all.
Sacrificing old spikes for new. Ha! The Elder Dragon had shown him the way. In order to keep his power under control, Wesker would have to replace his body with a new one. If he were to become a god, he would need an appropriate vessel. Wesker began his search for a replacement in a remote mountain village. He callously sifted through the people, turning a once thriving village into a graveyard. Rather uneventful. The lone female who got in his way was barely worth mentioning either.
I'll give you 5 minutes. Make them count.
Think you can dodge my kicks?
Is that all you have?
Don't count me out yet!
Okay, Vile. He's got a big revenge bonus. Let's see. Suppose I could just trade Rolento for Blanca there. And then... Lord Raptor. Got more health than the Able.
Now you know what real Kung Fu looks like.
Gives him a shield. Nothing I can really do about that. I could choose to trade for the unit with the shield, but that probably wouldn't be that great. Let's just get something out there.
Is that all you have?
Let's grab a buff unit.
So, you're ready to fly.
Shield to another unit.
Now you know what real Kung Fu looks like.
Get out there. Alright.
Preparation.
A good trade now. Should I just kill that thing?
You're done.
Sure, go ahead and take your shield. And I'll just destroy it.
Mere distractions are for taking out.
Granted, it does pass a shield to another unit, which is unfortunate, but...
My spirit burns.
What?
Ah!
sacrificial lamb.
Your struggles are futile.
And destroy the buff card.
I can't lose this.
That shield's not going to save him. Block. Oh, I got my revenge card back. So Wesker is all about revenge, like in terms of the card effects.
Worthy after all.
But I don't see what he has to take revenge for. It should really be everyone taking revenge against him. Okay. That's a fighting arena I do not want to be a part of. Wesker decided to change his strategy and pit potential vessels against savage bioweapons, gladiator style. Accordingly, he opened an underground tournament called Survival of the Worthy, a way of conducting his search under the guise of entertainment and profit. He's even got flames, a wall of flames outside the barbed wire fences. Okay, so the woman in the robe, adding additional breadcrumbs, has a red dress poking out from the bottom of the robe. So yeah, it's definitely Ada. As Wesker observed the carnage, a woman approached. Cockfights are beneath you. The vessel you seek is in the land of illusion. He could sense her true aim, but he decided he might be able to use her. So, Wesker, led by greed, set out. Alright, let's go on to the Monster Hunter stories and see what the heck they cooked up for this. The huge volcano dominated the skyline, an apt home for one as noble and mighty as Rathalos. Only the strong survive, but the King of the Skies did much more than that. He reigned supreme. Yet, change was the shadow of an elder dragon creeping up from behind. The clash was brief, violent, and the heavens shook at the challenger's triumphant roar. The elder dragon rose, spikes gleaming like a wrathful fallen angel. The deposed lay dying, broken and defeated. As Rathalos' heart began to slow, a voice spoke. Not yet. Rathalos felt a dagger pierce his back and erupt into flame. Its heat invigorated, and his strength returned. So I don't know who did that, but Ryu certainly wouldn't throw a dagger. Rathalos awoke. He spread his wings wide and tested the air, then eyed the one who stood before him. Was this the one who'd spoken? The fire burned hot as it left his maw, and Rathalos lunged to attack. So the Monster Hunter monsters understand, like, speech? Language? I guess it's true that plenty of times, I mean, they are, these in particular seem very much like dragons, and I guess a lot of the monsters seem like dragons. And oftentimes, dragons get portrayed as intelligent.
I'm just getting started.
Rushed. Oh, just starts off with the attack bar being much further along. Let's buff you. Try to just sneak out a quick attack and keep buffing him. Before that, I suppose I'll throw out another creature. Let's put it there. Be able to kill. And we'll Alright, let's buff that thing, because it's been allowed free reign to attack directly. Gotcha. Flames flowed from the dagger in his back, filling him with the power. Why is it the power? His breath fire churned as it grew in intensity, turning even the largest trees to ash. Rathalos' opponent was lost among the inferno. The wyvern took flight, leaving fire and foe behind. Enemy spotted. Will eliminate. A stinging pulse of energy punctuated the spoken words. Rathalos spotted the blue challenger below and changed trajectory to meet it. All foes shall feel the full force of flame and fang. And the full force of alliteration.
Guess I have no choice. I won't hold back.
Save this fangs.
Critical damage
Friendly
sustained.
unit +1 attack. It's at the same health.
Throw down your weapons and surrender.
Okay. Go ahead. I'll just get the Rathalos out there now. I'll just buff it. It's got flight, so it'll be able to go straight through enemy attack, or enemies who are blocking. Again, too. I missed one damage because I wasn't quite fast enough. What does this do? Friendly unit +2 attack, only for a single shot.
So much power.
Go ahead. Survive for slightly longer. Now I'm trying to think. Has X fought a dragon? He certainly fought Magma Dragoon, but he's more of a humanoid. And that's basically like fighting a Shotokan fighter.